Yo, what's going on, guys? This is DragsterTV here, back at it again. And today, guys, we are back in our shop here, taking another look at our early 70s Ford F-250 Highboy. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with the series recently, you guys would be aware that the most recent thing I have done to this thing is dropped a 12-valve 5.9 Cummins in it, sandblasted the paint as well as gave it a brand new paint job, cleaned up the wheels as well as polished them, and put a big old stack through our flatbed here in the rear of the truck. So I've been using this truck as is for quite a while in its completely original restored form. But what I thought would be fun is if we went ahead and dropped an original bed on it. I know it would definitely change it up a lot, but I'm very curious to see how this thing would look jacked up. I'm talking like a 12-inch lift and with the original standard bed, not a flatbed. So we're going to look into getting all that done in today's video, and I'm not too sure, since it is a brand new bed, that I will keep the stack, because I'm not 100% sure yet if I'm completely fine with cutting a hole out of the bed just yet, because it'll be a brand new bed. So we may have to switch it to a full-length exhaust system that has a big diesel tip exiting right here. But we're going to look into doing all that today, as well as maybe putting some brand new wheels on this bad boy. So let's go ahead and take her over to the storage warehouse to where I can pick up the brand new bed, get it all put on. I'll catch you guys as soon as it is on. Alright guys, so I've just made it back from the storage warehouse over there. Now the old flatbed is sitting in there, and would you look at that. We got the brand new fresh bed all put on it, and while I was in there, I disassembled the previous exhaust system that I did have on up until this point. So I'm going to get some extra pipe as well as the biggest exhaust tip I can find, and we're going to make it a complete full exhaust system that exits right here. So instead of the coal coming into the sky from right here, it will be exiting from right here. Now this truck is still a dually, and it looks just a little bit silly as a dually with this standard bed on it and not the dually bed. And I could not find a dually bed to put on this thing, so looks like I'm going to have to get to doing some fabricating in order to make it my own custom dually bed. So we're going to take it back into the storage shop there where I have my grinder and my welder, and as well as some spare metal. I'm going to see what I can fabricate up with this bed in order to make it look like a custom dually bed. I'll catch you guys as soon as I'm done with that. Alrighty guys, so quite some time later, and would you look at that. Lot of measuring and just getting completely perfect measurements and correct sizes, as well as cleaning up the welds in order to make them look factory, and that is our finished product. It looked pretty good with just a standard bed on it. However, this truck is still a dually, and these things are so unique, you rarely see them as a dually. I had to just fabricate up the bed to the best of my abilities in order to fit the dually look of this thing. So now it's time to do the last thing we are going to complete on this build for today, and that is getting a giant lift kit put on this thing. Now I'm not talking SEMA level yet, but we'll see what comes in the future. But for right now, we're looking at an 8 to 10 inch lift on our early 70s Ford F-250 Highboy here. So I'm going to take her down to the shop down the road, get her put on the lift, and she may have to stay there for about 2 more days until I get the lift kit for this thing in stock. If I'm wanting to do it correctly, I'll wait for the lift kit to come in. However, I do have some spare lift kit parts around, so I may be able to fab up my own 4-lane coilover suspension lift for this thing, but I'm not looking to do all that just yet. With the current lift I'm now waiting on, it is a leaf spring type setup, so that'll only go up to about 10 inches. But when I decide to take a day with some of my spare parts laying around and weld up my own custom 4-lane coilover suspension setup, that will be when this thing gets one. But for right now, I'm driving down to the shop, leave her on the lift for a few days until I get my new lift kit in, and I'll get her all thrown on, and I'll catch you guys at that. Alrighty guys, so about 3 days later, this thing was sitting on the lift for a whole 2 days, Took me this whole afternoon to go ahead and throw on the lift kit, and might I say, those are some tall leaf springs. Now currently it looks like this thing has skipped leg day, so we do not want that to be the case. So now I'm going to drive her on down very carefully, because currently right now stability is at its lowest with how tall this thing is sitting up, very top heavy with those tiny little tires on it. So I'm going to drive it on down to my tire shop and get some brand new shoes put on this thing. So I'll catch you guys as soon as I get back from there. Alrighty guys, so I've just finished up here at the tire shop, about to take her back to the yard, and would you look at the brand new wheels and tires I've just got on this thing. The ride home should definitely be a whole lot safer with a lot more stability I'm about to have with this thing. So I'll catch you guys as soon as I'm back at the yard. Alrighty guys, so here we are. We've done a lot with this thing so far today. Not really missing the flatbed as much as I thought I would. However, I'm just very stoked, very happy that I got the bed completed looking how I wanted it. Also very happy I had some new wheels and tires laying around for this thing that I could just easily throw on. I personally think it was a very big upgrade to this thing. And overall, this thing just looks like it is a truck. It is a beast now. So overall, very happy with it, and I want you guys to rate it down below in the comments, 1 through 10. So just let me know down below in the comments what you guys do think of this thing, as well as any other truck builds you guys would like to see here on the channel, because this thing is insane, and you know, I was not expecting it to turn out like this. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys did think of it. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do drop a fat like. It really does help me out, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications to never miss a new daily video from me. Now with that, thank you guys so much for watching. That's it for this video. Make sure you have an amazing rest, guys, day or night. And with that, I'll catch you guys very, very soon in the next one.